Mayans is that Mayans are strong until the Huskarls come out. So there's Koreans and Goths. Okay.
And
So I
better
actually
maps
mentioned
for
both
both
these
players
civs.
now. Although it's still ugly for Dracont.
Yeah, it's true. Somebody asked about a rehost. Yes, there is one rehost for both players.
T90, I like you,
Someone
but
just
I must
donated
I'm falling in love with
saying
this
that
Dave
they're
guy.
more in love with you than they
Actually,
are with
can
me.
I have you both forget about schedules?
It's not
love.
uncommon.
Let's make it
It's
happen.
not uncommon. Oh man, feels bad.
Man,
Feels
look
bad.
at these civs. Look at these civs. Koreans against Goths. That's what Metal decided to pick. Which is, you know what? It's probably a pretty smart decision for him. Dracont probably isn't used to playing Koreans 1v1
Yeah.
Arabia. And
Koreans
Goths
is
are
a
pretty
very
straightforward.
slow. Koreans is a very slow civilization, and Goths is a very powerful civilization once they get up and running. But again, Dracont should be favored as far as skill set goes on Arabia. Viper fan, thanks again for the donation, even though you kind of insulted me. Anyway, Woodline on the right for Dracont, and I'll let you talk about Metal's map. Lots of hills. He's in a crater. He has a forward gold up on the hill, which is awful for him, and a forward stone. On the left side, he does have another woodline. His berries are there on that hill. More golds are on the front. I'm looking to see if he has a secondary. Oh, yeah. Both of the extra golds are on the front. Quick check to see if the bird's on this map too. No, it's not. And Dave, go ahead with Metal's map.
So Metal's got better woodlines than Dracont. He's got that forward one, which I don't think we'll see him touch. The back one, which he can shift to the left-hand side to be even safer.
Yeah.
And that actually, the back of that can't really be ranged by a tower, which is good because I think Dracont might be thinking about a Trush. It's also got the back gold, which is nice, and another alternative woodline back there, and the stone, which could be pushed, but would be difficult task for Dracont. So I think his map is better, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. It's much better. I mean, if you have a safe stone and a safe gold and 2 safe woodlines, you cannot complain. Plus, there's not a lot of hills. The one thing you mentioned was the stone being pushed. And normally if you tower rush, the best thing to do is go after the wood lines, but it's an extra bonus if you can get their stone as well. Yeah. That way they can't make counter towers. So this stone here to the left of the TC from Metal, that's going to be an interesting thing to focus on. I guess the good thing for him is that his wood line's on the right, his berries are on the right, gold's on the back, so it's not too close.
If he walls between that cliff and that tree line, it effectively protects that stone. So maybe you put a house there or something. Just kind of clear off your map really quickly. Where is Dracont going with that villager? Where is his... What is she doing?
Let's go to his point of view. I wonder if he's going to try and sneak. Because if you look where his scout went... No, I really think he's going to sneak.
There's a wolf in the way. Scout loom.
Yeah, he should be fine.
Yeah, he's sending his scout back now.
I think he's going to maybe sneak into the corner and build ranges or something later on. This is weird.
Interesting decision.
Is this out of confidence or out of desperation because of the civs?
The wolf, remember.
Woo, 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 woo! It's actually pretty bad for him. If he runs into another wolf, he can struggle.
No, he's getting the hill bonus.
Oh, he got the hill, okay.
Even if he... And there's no other... Oh, there's one other wolf in the corner.
Yeah.
Screw him over, but... He's got to make sure to wall over that so Metal can't see it.
Well, Metal actually can't see it based off what he scouted, but Metal could scout the villager in a second.
Oh no, he's gonna see it. He sees it. He sees it.
Did he see it?
Yeah.
If he saw it for a second. Is he gonna lame the deer? Why is he going to the deer? This is so weird.
I don't know what he's doing. It's gonna be cheeky, that's for
I
sure.
mean,
is he gonna hide it in this little tree thing back here?
I don't know, man.
Oh, barracks. Okay, there's a barracks there.
But why? Why not build it up against the edge of the map? Because obviously Metal's trying to lure in the deer.
He's trying to block the scout too, or kill it with his villager. He's got to go back and find that barracks, man. He might. Like...
Okay, Metal will be so pissed if he does not find this. Like, imagine a Drush coming from the right side after you full walled your base. He's going to wall this off, guys. And then a Drush comes in. He's probably going to be so upset with himself if this happens. Is the Drush coming in? It is coming in. Wow, wonderful play from Dracont. How did he pull this off?
I think he's gonna find it here. I think he's gonna find it.
No!
Oh, he's so
He
close!
doesn't see it! Are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. Look how close
He's
that
so
was.
close. He's gonna have to wall that. Oh, he's walling to the barracks.
Oh, now he knows. Now he knows. Because the militia are coming out, and also because the villagers are running over the palisades he put down. So Josh and villager now coming out, and now he's walling. Wow. And Dracont might go man-at-arms. He's on his way up to the feudal age now. And it looks like Metal was just trying to fast castle because he hasn't clicked up yet.
He's got
Now he's
idle
being
villagers on the map. He hasn't walled his berries in completely.
Look how many villagers he has on that straggler tree. Like 10.
Yeah, he's kind of freaking out here. He's got to finish that wall in the side, and that's what he's sending that villager out there to try and do. But
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
no. Is he gonna take the scout for free? That was good.
He is. Yeah, that's not the
good.
first time Dracont has done that either. Last game he threw away, what, 3 men-at-arms or something?
I feel like Metal has to invest into fully killing this Drush and walling that off before they can do any more damage.
He needs to wall, because man-at-arms is going to come in. He needs to wall somehow, but at the same time, Dracont is not letting him do that. This one forward... Oh! I like the wall there
villager.
from Dracont.
What is going on?
I think he's trying to stop Metal from walling. Or
Probably.
he's setting up for a tower. Because he's just about to hit the feudal age. And there's the tower. Oh my gosh.
God damn. You gotta go out and kill that Metal. You can't... Oh, man.
Yeah, Metal should have committed villagers to this by now.
It's only one villager.
There's nothing he can do about it, man. He's still not in the feudal age.
Delete that wall and attack it with the scout.
Exactly.
Like, come on.
Exactly.
Get in there. It's only one villager.
Oh, he just said...
This game very seriously. Wow.
Bull.
What a cop-out.
Yeah, exactly.
What a cop-out. He just
Notice...
watches that villager build a tower. He's building a counter tower now, but the villager's gonna live.
Yep. 21 HP.
Just silliness.
So now, Dracont having full map control, he can do whatever he wants. He can boom up at home.
He's
he can
on
send
his
the man-at-arms
stone
in.
and forward gold, no risk.
Yeah, exactly.
He's
So
gonna
when you
lose
have a
his
bad map,
man-at-arms
this is
here,
what
though.
you need to do. Well, how many times? That pisses me off. Dracont has now
He
lost a total
3
of...
last game as well.
Exactly. A total of 5 man-at-arms in 2 games to TCs. But this tower will go down. That villager's gonna have to run away. So the right side is open. Keep that in mind. So if
The
Dracont wanted to
villager's
send in
still
archers
alive,
or something...
too, and another watchtower going down.
Yeah.
Like, just kill the freaking villager. And
I
none
think-
of this would have happened.
Oh, no. You see the HP on the villagers Metal sending out? They're all low HP and that tower's still firing, and now the man-at-arms are there as well.
Well,
So
the
we could lose
man-at-arms
villager or
got
two.
killed by the tower. Or the TC or whatever.
Okay, Metal's lost his scout. He's lost a villager now.
Oh, he's
More
gonna lose
man-at-arms
another
coming out. He's
one.
gonna lose another one. This is so ugly, man. Oh, he doesn't have any working farms. And Dracont might get this next tower up. With this 27 HP villager now. He did get it up, wow. What a mess. What a mess. Now, if I were Dracont, I would try and build a tower behind this wood line that Metal's on. With that villager. It'd be a really nice tower. But beyond that, he needs to just fast castle, I think. Well, not fast castle, but get up to the castle age. Definitely not a fast castle.
It's just really, like... really strange from Metal to not kill that villager. It's the only thing that can really do damage to you.
But how many times does he face these situations? Like, how many times does he face a tower rush and man-at-arms? He just doesn't face that on Arena, so I think maybe he just didn't understand how threatening that would be. You know,
Like,
just a couple
you
units.
see Dracont's strategy here is just idle as much as Metal's economy as he can with these stupid one villager towers. And he's going to build more and more and more, so every time Metal thinks that he's home free, he's going to find another tower.
Yeah.
And it's going to delay him even more. Meanwhile, back at his base, Dracon's dropping a ton of farms. It's going to be up to Castle Age faster. He's on his forward gold, this forward stone for free, basically. No harassment whatsoever. All at the cost of one villager.
Yep.
Like, Metal's got 6 villagers garrisoned in those towers that is doing nothing.
Also, there's another reoccurring theme. If you look at Metal's scouting, it's awful. He doesn't even know where the TC is of Dracont. He can guess because of the main gold, but he's so used to arena, he doesn't scout the specifics on the map. Now, he is going to build a market, and he does have a lot of stone. He could buy his way to Castle Age and maybe get there before Dracont and use the Goth's power to do something.
I think they're both going for wheelbarrow right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, they both are. Both towers down now for Dracont, but there's 2 more behind it. They're going to be guard towers as well once.
I'll tell you what, this one villager has done so much, man.
Yeah, I
Built
know.
the barracks, built the house, built another house, built what, 4 towers now dodging these towers.
And there was moments
She is
when
a
he could have
legend.
killed it easily. Like, she was behind enemy lines, putting those walls down, and he didn't even attack it.
But still, Metal was on his way to the Castle Age first. Even though it was unconvincing, he has all of his villagers working. He will probably
You know
go for
what?
a castle.
Once he gets the castle down, anything's possible, I guess. Like, what is Dracont going to do to counter that castle? And the Huskarls.
Exactly. Now, he'll probably go for his own castle? No, he doesn't actually have enough stone coming in. So, I see a stable. He can go knights to counter Huskarls, but this could be really difficult for Dracont. I think it's obvious that Metal didn't deal with the situation correctly, but Dracont didn't get up to the Castle Age fast enough, and we still have a game, guys.
Oh, that tower behind the wood line, very, very nice. Very, very
Um,
nice. If he gets fletching and that's a guard tower.
Dave, look at this villager. Look at this villager below Dracont's TC.
Oh, this is like a villager I
What?
would send. Oh, this is great. Metal, thank you. But don't go, Metal, don't be found out. Shh. Shh.
Oh my
Metal, no.
gosh.
Not that
No,
way.
what are you
Metal.
doing?
Not
No,
that way.
you gotta...
Oh, Dracont saw it.
No!
You saw it. No, man, you spent all that time.
Duh, that would have been
You
so
just built-
perfect.
He built outposts. Like, I guess if you don't have your scout, you have no scouting information, just send a villager on a mission, right?
Imagine if he would have built barracks back there and made Huskarls and just killed his eco. Now he just wasted that opportunity. That's so frustrating. There was such
Oh, he's
potential
sending
there.
all his villagers forward. Where is he going to put the castle? Right near the wolves? With that weak villager, we might see... Oh, no, okay, he's putting it at the bottom of the hill. At
Well,
the
there's 2
bottom of the
golds
hill,
there,
very
so that's
strong.
not... I think he wanted to put it further forward, but had he done that, the knights would have picked off the villagers. Also, of course, Dracont could have built a tower. That castle will go up. Man, I'm still pretty disappointed that that villager didn't do more.
It's just taking a trek through his farms right now. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Looking for weak vills to pick off.
It's
That's
hoping
funny.
the villager attacking it bugs out like in our
Yeah.
one match. Just stops attacking.
That's true. Alright,
So
so...
knights now for Dracont.
Yeah. And he has decent upgrades. He's gonna run right underneath the TC.
Oh, and his guard tower actually ranged the wood line for Metal, so Metal had to switch it. But
Oh,
Dracont's
yeah.
gonna lose. Oh no, I guess there's not many villagers garrison that TC.
I don't
It's going
want
to the back
ever
gold, he
know
might pick
just
up a
how
few
many
villagers.
hours I've spent watching your stream. Here's to many
Oh.
more in the
He's
future.
completely ignoring the Huskarls in the castle from Metal. He's just going in with knights.
That's really, really smart. Evanism, thanks, man. Thanks so much. Glad you enjoy the content. This is such a hard game to cast, man. It's so weird, but really smart. The knight's just running by, killing eco. Metal's known for playing on low eco.
So he's going
And-
2 monasteries and Huskarls.
So this is now arena for him?
I guess so. He's kind of made it into arena. I mean, it's not a terrible strategy against Koreans because they don't really have anything to counteract it.
Yeah.
But like Dracont just needs to keep getting in his base. And look, he's sending 6 knights around, 5 knights rather. He could win that fight with those house girls once those knights get in.
Well, Metal's obviously struggling when he's under pressure, so I think he needs to make sure his walls are up and he just turtles up and masses enough to be able to push this back. The Husk Girls are not going to be enough. He's going for a panic TC. And monks are coming back. If he gets a couple conversions, this can be really good for him here. And I think he'll get 3. 1.
Just 1. And he got the 2 HP knight.
Of course. Calculated. Okay, I'm looking at the Vil difference now, guys, and you can see a 13 Vil lead for Dracont.
Siege Workshop for Dracont. Siege Workshop.
That's not going to be easy. If he wants to push this castle, it's not going to be easy. But why would you go Siege Workshop against Huskarls and Monks? Unless you want to push that castle.
I don't know, dude.
I'm pretty sure he wants to push that. The right side, this is actually pretty good for Dracont because he still has the towers up on the right, so he has a lot of map control. And he also has this hill. He's making a lot of knights. He has +2. Knights are great against Huskarls. Maybe he's just going to try and take the castle out, take the forward golds, and take the game. But keep in mind that Goths are really good if they can create pikemen. Of course, they can create Huskarls out of barracks as well if they get the resources to research that technology. And there's a Mangonel. Oh, this is interesting. He's going to actually try and attack some of these villagers.
Well, you could hit the Husk Girls with a good shot here. And he's made monks as well, which I like. They not only heal his knights, but they can convert the Husk Girls. It's a good counter. So we got 1. Oh, 1 HP.
Converting all the low units. Man, Metal does not have economy. 44 villagers, 62 for Dracont now.
I'd love to
63.
see Dracont go and drop another tower on that forward wood line for Metal. It'd be really nice.
Yeah, that's actually really smart. I don't think Metal would be paying attention to that.
Because he's trying to clear up the towers at the back there with the Husk Girls. He's gonna succeed, but he's wasting a lot of time doing that. Just giving Dracont time to build. 67 against 49 villagers now.
Yeah, 3 TCs for Dracont. We talked about it before. Dracont likes to boom. This is his map. Metal, he's not a boomer. He can't multitask as well. He's just not going up to his third TC. So he's going to have to do something with his civilization, which of course he chose. What will that be? Oh, I don't know. That's a lot of knights for Dracont. I like the choice from Dracont. Make a couple monks for the Huskarls. Save his Mangonels.
Kant is now going barracks, so are we gonna see longswords coming out to help counter the Huskarls? I mean, he already has knights, so I don't know.
Well, I think he's gonna click up to Imp. He's actually researching Handcart right now, and his resources are looking good for Imp, so we might see more than longswords, actually. And of course, that's great. The click should be coming any second now.
You think he wants to go chance, or do you think he wants trash to complement whatever push he's gonna make? Because I feel like he needs a castle right now, as Koreans.
A castle on the hill would be really nice. I feel like he wants to go... Tato, thanks so much for the host, man. I think he wants to go hand cannons, obviously, but he definitely needs meat in front because Goth spam can be so hard to deal with.
He's got longsword coming in right now.
So champion and hand cannon, obviously it's gold intensive, but it's gonna be really important.
And then maybe some...
Sorry, Dave. Fozzie, welcome back to the T90 Elite, man. Thanks for the resub. Thanks for all the support today, guys. I know there's been conversation in the chat. T90's not paying attention. I'm paying attention to the game. But, go ahead then, Dave.
I'm confused. I don't know where he goes from here. Like, you need... I get the unit composition, but you need some sort of siege unit to push. Because right now, metal is fairly walled up. So what's your unit of choice if you don't have a castle. He is
Well,
getting stone, so maybe he plans on dropping one.
he honestly may be in a good enough position where he can just raid the eco on the left-hand side and just kill. You know what I mean? But for now, I think he needs more numbers of longswords. Because it
Do
looks
Goth
like...
monks get redemption? I don't think they do.
No, they don't.
So that's going to be a disadvantage. He can't convert those mangonels.
Okay. The position isn't too bad for metal in comparison to where it was a while ago. Oh my gosh, the shots on
Yeah,
those
the
Husk
big
girls.
Man, bad
Oh
fight.
my
from Metal,
gosh.
Bad fight.
Curse of the commentator, man. Those mangonels did work, and metal
He
just
did
got
manage to
wrecked.
convert three knights, so like not as bad as it could have been. He
Yeah.
killed all the mangonels, killed a couple monks, but at the same time, you just can't afford. Now your opponent's an Imperial Age, and you're still sucking castle as goths.
Yeah, so it's obvious that metal needs to spam now. I did change the speed to 50, Dave, because it was lagging a bit, so I'm gonna try and bump it back up to 75. This hill is gonna be the game changer for both players, but two-handed swordsman just now coming in for Dracont. Guys, they probably paused it, so for a minute or two it might lag a little bit.
Ooh, Dracont coming forward with a castle.
It's coming forward with the castle, and
It's a
that
good
means he can
location,
go
I
with
think.
Trebs. It's a risky location, because still he does not have the Goth spam. Like, Metal, if you look at the military numbers, Metal has more numbers. He just doesn't have the researches he needs because he's in the Castle Age. But Goth spam can still win this. I believe in the Goth spam.
Well, as
71
long as
villagers.
he's standing over where he wants to build the castle. Yeah,
Yeah,
he
it's
can.
true.
He's gonna move it back a bit, I think. That's a bit farther back than I would have liked, but
Dude,
he's
and
still-
another
he's got
thing is that
two-handed swordsman.
the two-handed swordsman, they don't have a ton of upgrades. They have +2 attack and only the first defense upgrade. So that's also why they may be disintegrating.
Yeah, Metal's monks are doing a really good job against this army.
I'm looking at Dracont. Dude, he doesn't have the food to get two-handed swordsman. Also, he might not have the food to continue to create... Or, sorry, he doesn't have the food to get champion. And he might
Oh,
not have the food
Dracont.
to continue...
You're gonna lose those villagers? You're not gonna get that castle up?
This is so bad!
Dracont! The
if
villager
Metal
number
gets-
is getting closer too.
If Metal gets the hill, Metal could get the game. Look at the gold on the left side. The gold at the top of the hill. All the gold is in a triangle here at the top to the left of this hill. Wow.
Oh my god! And he's gonna kill the siege workshop? Deny that castle. What's his resources looking like for Metal? Still right to the limit because of the Goth spam, but god damn.
You know what, Dave? For a game that Metal is not taking very seriously, he's playing very well now. I know it was just a joke earlier, but
He cleared up that
Honestly-
whole two-handed swordsman army. The monks are doing work here.
look at the population difference. It's going to be very difficult for Dracont to come back from this one. Even though Metal's in the Castle Age, I don't think he can deal with the Huskarls in these numbers. Especially because his resources will... He's not going to have resources because he's
Well,
constantly
he's gonna
idling
lose
villagers.
bills here. Yeah.
And he won't have the gold soon once Metal finds it.
Hand cannons now from Dracont, but you got to build up quite a few of them to counter these Huskarls. He's now garrisoning his two-handed swordsman in the barracks, waiting for a big fight. But he's losing vills all over the place. And if Metal
Oh,
goes
yeah.
to that other gold, oh, he's going there now. That's not good for Dracont at all. He's
Yeah,
on
there's
both
just too
golds
many
now.
Huskarls. And keep in mind that Metal chose the Civ matchup with the settings, so maybe he was just waiting for this moment. He's spamming all over, he's killing villagers everywhere. Look at the amount of idols for Dracont, and Dracont's like, what is going on? Arabia is my map. How am I gonna lose this? The score is
This
getting
is-
closer and closer.
Man, this is 100% Civ win if it happens, but Metal is playing his Civ to a T right now.
It's true. I think map control is still so very important. Remember, Dracont still has his castle, So if he can get that castle up somehow, maybe it'll help him out. Because that gold on the left is precious for him, man.
And Dracont is still alive, although he's got to make sure that TC doesn't go down with all those villagers at the back.
Well, it looks like Metal's not paying attention, so the Huskarls will go down to hand cannons. But the resources just looking nasty for Dracont. And you know what? Metal's going to now take down that castle that's half built as well. So Dracont's going to need to delete that so he gets the resources. And he's done that now. Decent amount of hand cannons. We have two-handed swordsmen. And Metal has been idling his TC for... or his TCs
Well, he's got
for
the
a
Vil
while, I
lead now,
think.
and look at how many farms he has. It shouldn't take long. Now he's selling stone. He's buying wood. Looks like he's gonna click up. No, handcart.
Yeah. he's still far away, but look on the left now. All the Huskarls going in, forcing Dracont away from that gold again.
He needs to
He just
starve
needs
him
to
of gold.
Exactly. He just needs to continue doing this, Dave. I mean, if he continues to raid like this and just run around, I don't think there's much Dracont can do. Because Dracont is not attacking Metal at home at all. And also,
he can manage
Dracont's
to
not
get-
a castle.
If he manages to get back into those, especially the wood line on the right, like he's
Yeah.
gonna find it now with a Huskarl, I think, that is bad news.
Yeah, if I were Metal, I wouldn't fight the long swords and the hand cannons. I would just continue to run around until I get the Imperial Age upgrade. If he can get the Imperial Age upgrade, because the Goth spam is so fast, you need a lot of resources to even afford the Imperial Age upgrade if you're continuing to produce units, which he kind of needs to do.
Well, the villager count is 87 to 70, 88 to 70 now. So
I think
think
Dracont
he
is
should be
climbing his
able
way
to
back into this one.
yeah.
Because Metal just lost a ton of Huskarls on the left to hand cannons and two-handed swordsmen. And keep in mind that Dracont has been balancing it. I'm sorry, I'm sick, so I can't like enunciate. Balancing his economy. There we go. This entire time after the initial raid, and now he has a lot of hand cannons, and he can continue to toss out units. I think that Metal has wasted too many units. He needs to get to the Imperial Age, because Dracont, before you know it, will maybe go for some siege to start taking out these buildings. So very close, though.
And he's got enough hand cannons to finally combat the Huskarl issue. Metal going in again to that gold.
He is. Now he needs to be careful. He patrolled there, and he's going to patrol into the hand cannons. And you don't want to be too wasteful here. You just want to hit and run and get to the Imperial Age, I think. Dracont's getting some upgrades finally for his infantry. He's getting squires, which will help him out. Chase down those Huskarls. I want to look where Metal is getting gold, because, okay, it's on the front. Also, he's on the left a little bit. I was just curious, because I saw him there.
So he's selling food. What's he gonna buy? Why is he selling food? He needs food.
I don't know.
Weird.
But there's the first siege unit for Dracont in the Imperial Age, and that's a bombard cannon with 12 range, and he's gonna start going for the barracks, I assume. The problem is, versus Goths, taking out the castle doesn't really do much, because they can produce units out of their barracks, but at least he has a siege unit now, and oh,
No,
big
Dracont,
engagement.
What are you, or Metal? What are you doing here?
So stupid. Bad engagement.
Metal, what
He
are
has
you
a lot of
doing?
numbers, but he's
No,
losing so
there's
many
no way
Huskarls.
he's winning this.
No way, indeed.
Now with the hand cannons behind, doesn't matter how much you spam. It's just a bad place to take a fight.
And now
He's
he's
going
going to
to
lead
lead
skirm? What? Why not just stop producing for a minute and go up to the Imperial Age? Maybe he's going to do that, but I've never seen someone in this situation go elite skirm. That is so odd.
Oh, his Huskarls are through on the right side. So if he sends a group over there, he could do some damage if he notices.
Ooh, yeah, very good point.
But he's being pushed at the front, so
Yeah.
I don't know. The elite skirm thing.
It doesn't make... Oh, he's going crossbow, actually. Looking for another castle now.
Did that
Did
get
he just
destroyed?
lose that? He lost it.
He lost
it.
Oh my god. See you later, 650 stone.
Oh, what a game.
Oh,
Stone down
jeez.
the drain.
That was a castle. You don't build a castle on the lower side of a hill underneath a bombard cannon with 2 villagers. And now Champion's coming in for Dracont. I think he's fully taken this game back under control.
Yeah, and he has the hill,
And he's
which
got an
means if
even villager count now.
okay, we'll see how the crossbows do, but I don't think they'll do very well. Once this hill is under Dracont's control, he can start adding in more siege and start taking out the buildings. Metal needs a good fight. He needs a big fight. He needs to turn this around again, but still he's in the Castle Age, and it hasn't been convincing the last couple minutes.
He won't be able to win against Champions.
That's a lot of them too, man.
Yeah.
53 military for Dracont. He's ahead of the Goths player, guys.
Like, what? I don't understand this whole stay in Castle Age thing.
He should have, yeah, he should have gone Imp.
He had ample time to go up to Imp, and now Dracont's got 40 champions, albeit they're Korean champions, which aren't so good. But the hand cannoneers are the really big problem for Metal at the moment.
Yeah, it's a perfect combo, isn't it? You have the champions as meat in front, they do a great job against the Huskarls, and then you have the hand cannons behind as a ranged unit as well. A double-edged sword. Soaring Ostrich, welcome back to the T90 Elite, man. Thanks for the sub, the resub. Metal's gonna go in here and try and fight, though. No doubt about it.
Watch
And here we
him get
go.
chewed up. Hand cannons and champions against Huskarls. Wonder who's gonna win.
Yeah, the crossbows, they're not gonna do much. And the Huskarls are gone. I mean, they're not even elite Huskarls. He doesn't stand a chance here. You look at the score difference now, it's pretty telling. And Metal will run out of gold once he loses this hill. Dracont has it
Dracont
all.
did a fantastic job rebuilding his economy. Fantastic job.
Yeah, he had like 40, 50 idols out of 80 villagers or something. And
Yep.
to be honest, I thought it was GG. So he was calm, and he
if Metal
recognized he had the
found-
tech advantage.
If Metal had found either of those wood lines, it would have been GG. But he did
Yeah,
not.
that's true. And to be honest, I feel like Metal, I can't go to his point of view as Fog of War now. I feel like Metal should have been able to see that because he had Huskarls on the right side like 3 or 4 times. So he should have known, hey, I need to raid him, especially because I'm pushing in the Castle Age. But you know what? That's another win for Dracont, and that was probably the best game we have seen yet. There's a lot of talking points there, and that was an exciting one. Let's take a look at the achievements. Units killed, units lost, buildings razed, buildings lost. All of that. Very, very close. The
That
resources
game
in
had
the end.
more ups and downs, I swear to God.
Yeah. The resources in the end. Pretty interesting. You can see that there's a lot of gold for Metal and not a lot of food. I'm assuming that he continued to abuse the market as he normally does. Technology stats, and then the society stats as well. Alright, I will change the scores. 1,200 people here.